Hi, I'm back. I'm so excited to be back. I had to take a couple of episode breaks because I have been super, super busy with the acquiring of the space and wrapping up my teaching at the Canton Museum of Art. And yeah, just has been a whirlwind in time. I just didn't have enough of it. So sorry for the delay. Hopefully, you've been following along on social media of everything that's been happening. And I have been trying to keep up at least one or two other formats that I can quickly um, handle. So today's illustration, because I need a little mental health break to just doodle today, is swimwear. And that is perfect for this very, very hot week. Um, yeah, so let's dive in. Get it? Dive in. I have just such excitement surrounding the new location. I met with the sign manufacturer to get the sign designed. I have everything in my name. There's a lot that has got to happen now, literally to the space. Painting and everything's happening. Had a cleaning crew come in and clean. Had a little bit of a setback. Over the last weekend, I realized that display that I had built and two chairs that my friends and I built had been taken from the property. And so I don't know how it happened, other than doors were open, a lot of people going in and out. There was a lot of work being done. Things were just, being aired out. And I don't know if people just like walked in and saw this and was like, I like this. I'm going to take it. And they did. So very disheartening. Not even in the space yet. And I didn't have any of my camera system set up because it wasn't in my name yet. And I didn't have the utilities in my name. I didn't have any internet at the time. All of that wasn't in my name. So when it happened and when I realized it was all gone, I did file a police report. This is all new to me. I've never had this, you know, kind of situation before. So, I'm thinking maybe they took it to sell it on like Marketplace or Craigslist. I don't know. I just kind of really sad about it. How do you get through little setbacks? And you just kind of have to like, okay, what can I control? What can I do? I can't dwell on it. I'm going to have to move forward. And you know, I'm going to try to look at it from a perspective of my dad. It was just Father's Day last weekend, but he had lots of businesses and he used to leave his car doors unlocked for his car dealership. And I never understood that because, why would you do that? And it was on the side of 50 and 93, the highways where I grew up, they crossed and they provided a spot for the only red light in the entire county that I grew up in. So 5093's intersection was pretty busy because you could go through the entire state of Ohio on either one. And my dad's car dealership, one of them at one time, um, was on 93. Or I'm sorry, it was on 50. I was on Route 50. And he left the car doors open, unlocked all the time. And I said, why would you do that? And he goes, well, there could be somebody walking on the road and it's raining and they need a place to sleep and they could get in the back seat. I was like, what? It never even dawned on me, something like that. So maybe somebody took these to make some money on the marketplace because they needed to feed their family. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to try to look at it like that. If that helped somebody, then, who am I to judge? But I'll make it work. I'll figure out a way to get some replacements. But yeah, there's really nothing else I can do about it. Um, been figuring out the scheduling system for the rental for the celebration room. And I am trying to gather some ideas for some of the first creative classes that I want to hold. And really excited about some of the people that have reached out who want to provide lessons and who want to provide art for the pop-up gallery. So I'm going to be reaching out to them by the end of this month to see what their schedules are and what kind of pieces they would like to share. I am hanging a gallery system on the wall, so I'll be able to display artwork pretty easily without having to drill in holes on the wall all the time. So I'm really excited about that. That was a little bit of investment to do that, but I've seen that at other places and it looks really nice. And so I wanted it to be nice. Um, but I'm using this program, is it Corsizio? I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I went through a bunch of different ones and theirs seemed the most cost effective for what I need to do. And that I can set up a reservation system online and people can select and then add on things if they would like for their parties. So I have my concept murals for that party room up as the examples, and I've linked it on my website. So you can see the different things that are available for or I'm sorry, the different dates that are available just for August right now. I'll be building September soon, but I just wanted to get August up because that's pretty much the first month that I'll be able to rent the space. So did kind of like afternoon, evening. By the time the 2.5 hours for the event would go by, and then there would be an hour in between for people to leave, clean up, and the next person. Um, yeah, so there's a couple for each Saturday and Sunday, and one for a Friday night because maybe somebody would like to have a birthday party or something on a Friday night. And then the rest I've just left open for classes. And really, if somebody reaches out that they want to do something on a weeknight, I don't really know that I need to create a schedule specifically for those. Somebody could be very specific and want something. So, yeah, I just thought I would at least get that started. And I want to learn a lot of new things myself. And I love the idea of sharing that experience with other people. So I have a series of lessons called Learn Along with Me. And so I will dive into tutorials from artists that I like. And we will share their tutorials from their books, or maybe they have tutorials on YouTube. And I'll get all the supplies for us and we're going to learn together. So my first one is from Natasha Smart's. Her wet felting is just phenomenal. And I love how she shows how to do that on the inflatable balls to make like baskets with double handles and stuff like that. And she has a brand new book out. And yeah, we're going to learn how to do that. So I have a 5 week in August. It's Thursday nights that we'll all craft together for 2 hours. And by the end of that month, we will have made a basket using the wet felting techniques that she shares. And so I just think that that would be a lot of fun to hang out and do a class like that. And then it is going to be back to school. And so one of my first kids' classes is making a ginormous 4.5 foot pencil for your new teacher's room. And it'll be a gift that you can give to your new teacher. So that looked like a lot of fun. I love oversized. It's the extremes. I love the giant oversized things, and then I love the tiny little minis. But I just think it would be a lot of fun to get the kiddos together and have them paint these giant pieces and personalize it with their teacher's name and be able to go into the classroom and give their new teacher a gift that they've made. Real simple, but a lot of fun. So that's one of the first classes I have in August to sign up for. And I can't wait to put more on there. And yeah, I just got to take a little bit of a second to get that started and set up. Because that's a pretty important element, of the new space is that we'll be having classes and fun creative ideas and lessons I'm going to do a whole series of lost arts. So I have someone interested in showing like the art of canning, and it'll be perfect with gardening season. And how do you can something? And so we're going to go through that. And then there's going to be, like I said, kids lessons. And then there's going to be a series of lessons for mental health and PTSD and how to focus your energies on something creative to help with that. My husband is a veteran and he does art to help with his mental health. And I just think that that would be a great series to have there too. So, and then I've been also getting my schedule of the make and takes. So when you're in the plaza and you're having some dinner and you want to just pop in and sit down with maybe a friend and, catch up, make a piece of jewelry together or something for your house. There'll be just, easy self-guided kits that you can, purchase, sit down at the table, all the supplies that you would need, the glue, the paint, the paintbrushes, everything's there. So you just get to sit down, bring your Dora drink in and just, have fun in this community space environment, making something, and then you get to take it with you. So, yeah, so getting those together and then all of the other merchandise that I need to fill the store with, getting those in my head together, like what I need to get and what I want to get. And I'm just super, super excited. So that's been my last few weeks, getting the space, getting everything in my name, getting classes together, ending some projects, waiting on answers for some other projects that I have going on. And yeah, a lot of great things have been happening. And I am just super, super excited. Even with the setbacks, it hasn't squashed my enthusiasm. It made me sad because I'm wanting to do this and having fun for everyone. So, the plain little art shack is now in front of my shop. That's a free art exchange. Make something, come over, grab a piece, leave a piece of art, and have a little fun that way, shared on social media. That's what that's for. And yeah, I'm wanting to make that a lot of fun. I just really want art and community to be part of this whole endeavor. So going to keep focusing on that. Going to keep pushing forward with that. So hope you love my little swimwears here. And thanks for tuning in and catching up with me. And I can't wait to share some other ideas that will involve the podcast. The artist for the pop-up shop will be highlighted once a month. So stay tuned to have a new guest on once a month, uh, starting in August when the shop opens. And then I want to craft with the kiddos on the podcast and talk to them. I want to get their insight. So I'll, try to rotate a new kiddo throughout, of course, with their parents' permission, but they love being on programs. I really got a lot of that vibe from my granddaughter, having her on. That was a lot of fun. I know she liked it. And I think it'd be great to hear their perspective of why creativity is so important. So, very excited about what's to come. And I just want to thank you all for supporting me and following along and keeping me, I just, energized with your enthusiasm. So, thanks. And I will talk to you again soon. I'm going to try to stay on schedule, I promise. So, I think a lot of the craziness for getting things started has been settled. So I should be good for the next episode. All right. Take care. Thanks a lot. Bye.